Hey guys, LumusDigital here. It's coming at you from the other side of the database. Welcome to 2017. I hope you've had a brilliant new year, brilliant Christmas and that. This is the first video I'm actually technically making in 2017, so yeah. But this is Gaming Setup 2017. Whole new year, whole new gaming setup. It's going to be changing everything along the way. For this video, we're going to be primarily focused on the setup itself. We're not going to be doing an office tour like we've done the other ones because there's no need. You'll generally see it anyway. The office hasn't really changed that much. You just kind of pan around. You can kind of see, yes, it's messy. I'm a messy person. I try to keep it clean as best I can. But yeah, so we're going to jump straight to this. Go into one of the very first pieces. My gaming chair that my beautiful wife bought me for Christmas. I love this chair to pieces. It is amazing. Thanks to this chair, I actually managed to get my green screen back up. I was not getting this up until I got a brand new chair with the desk itself the way it is, which is your first time seeing the desk laid out like this. So if I quickly, you can kind of see, because we used to have it set up over there, where the green screen used to be over there, and we had the desk against this wall. I moved it about and stuff, because I got sick of people like coming in like behind me. I wanted to see them come into the room, so that's what forced me to do a desk change. The only downside with this idea? Yeah, that's the only downside. But I've got a bunch of cable ties and stuff and things like that. I'm knocking stuff over. I'm going to be buying custom cable lengths for like a lot of my wires that don't fit properly. For example, a kettle plug for this monitor, so it's going to be longer and stuff, so I can cable tie it all nicely to the desk. So it may be a big mess of wires, but it'll look nice. But yeah, a gaming chair. Bought this from Argos. It's fantastic. It does the job perfectly. It does wonders for my back, because I have back problems, for those that know. But yeah, got the green screen back up. I didn't really want to buy another one, so that's why this had to wait until I got a new chair. With that being said, sitting down, and we can see the setup. We're just going to do a kind of a pan over. You can kind of see the stuff we'll be talking about. Some beautiful items here, and some stuff down there that we'll get into. Messiness. But yeah, so first things first. We have two Logitech. Not Logitech, I'm thinking of other things. Two Asus 21.5-inch monitors. 5 millisecond response time. We have room for a third monitor that I do plan to get eventually. Because I feel like it'd be nice with 3 monitors. If I have 3 monitors myself, I either would like them in a triangle, or I'd want them along the way, but this desk doesn't give me the room I need for a long way. I'm doing a triangle formation. But yeah, these are amazing monitors. I've had them for ages. Plan to get another one exactly. They've got a HDMI in them, VGA and DVI. They've also got an audio lead in and audio out. So they're fantastic. They do the job brilliantly. And for like £100 to £130, I can't complain at them. Yeah, they're brilliant. Next thing on the agenda, it's pretty obvious because it sits on top of the monitor. When you guys last saw this, I think this was like sitting down here or something. But yeah, so we've got this beautiful Logitech C920 webcam. It does everything I need it to. 720 60 frames and 1080 30 frames. Does the job brilliantly. Got it for as a Christmas present last year off JP. And I've got no plans to upgrade it anytime soon, as I don't need RealSense or anything like that. And it does the job fantastically. Keeping on the theme of Logitech, we have a speaker back there. With all the controls and stuff, and the bass down there with JP's Bottle of Tango. We have the Logitech, one moment while I pull it up on my screen. So I've got my equipment stuff here. The Logitech Z323 as 2.5 speaker setup. Yet again, has an audio line in and an audio line out. They do the job fantastically, control the volume, everything from here. Brilliant set of speakers. It's cheap, but good. It's all about value and what you can get for it. Some other things we're going to go into the setup. So yeah, again, straight down in front of me, we have some Razer stuff. We have the Razer Deathstalker Essential. It's either Deathstalker or Death Adder. I always get the two mixed up. Yeah, the keyboard's the Deathstalker. I'm just looking at my notes. So Deathstalker, typical one. And we have the Razer Death Adder 2013. I love my Razer products, and I do plan to upgrade them to Chroma to go with my color themes and stuff. To go, so it's like blue LEDs and stuff in them, so black and blue. as that's the colour I want to go for. So I do plan to eventually upgrade to them. I'm going to be keeping the same, the Death Stock and the Death Adams, going to get the chroma versions. This mat, a long mat, is just a Yu-Gi-Oh mouse mat that I bought ages ago because I played Yu-Gi-Oh! And I just use it as a long-ass mouse mat. Maybe plan to get like the Razor Goliath one. I used to always have like a wrist one, but I've gotten used to this now, so I'll probably end up getting like the Razor Goliath, I think it's called, mouse mat, where this goes all the way along. Keeping in the theme of Razor, we have some stereo adapter, because if I pull the plug out here, there we go. Some Razor as Kraken Pros, I think they're called. I can't remember their exact term. I think, yeah, it's Razor Kraken Pro Stereo Edition. They don't light up or anything, just kind of green. They've got a bunch of wear and tear on them, as you can see the foam inside, the leather's not covering it. So these, again, on an age. I'll show the other things that are under the desk real quick. So here, we have the Elgato Game Chat link wire. Lets me plug it into my console's controller, so I can hear the party chat. But then this also goes to the PC, so then they can you can hear it. It gives me no delay or anything like that. I can still use my mic. And I'm a big Elgato fan to begin with, so when I see the chance to get an Elgato one, I did. The only other thing I've got is an audio splitter down here. So behind this, I've got some wires, as you can maybe see down there, yeah. So I've got some wires that kind of run all the way down and stuff. And then these wires go into this here. So this can let me bring it as into this to play out, or out of it into the headphones if I want to do it that way. The other line, I believe to be one of these screens, I believe. Yeah. So this screen has the audio line coming out. So it goes out of here, goes under the desk, plugs into this, and then from this into that. And now that makes me point, why not run a wire like that to that? Because then this way I can have computer audio and the console audio and stuff coming through the headsets at once, which is the way it's set up like this. It kind of works. There's a reason why I do it, and it works for me. So the next thing, apart from that, is I have a Blue Yeti microphone. Brilliant microphone, very expensive, and the lighting is terrible there. There we go, some good lighting. Blue Yeti is fantastic. It does the job perfectly with this little shitty £10 microphone arm that I bought like a year ago. It does the job. I've had no complaints from it, to be honest. For £10, I can't complain. May need a better one in the future. Who knows? We'll see. This little thing down here, so we'll get into later. Skip the PC for now. Go into the consoles. So we have an Xbox One, a PS4, stereotypical things. A wire to charge my phone, which normally sits like over here, but I'm using the phone to record. A little addition. You can see there's another plank of wood going across, purely so I can put the stuff over here. So gaming stand, charging, stuff like that. Big box of wires, a jumbled mess and stuff is always there. My old keyboard, PC that I'm building up to be a stream PC. It's saying my device temperature is rising when it's not. LED light that my brother bought me for Christmas. I need to find somewhere to set it up. No box of wires and stuff that I need to set up. Bottle of water. Always stay hydrated. And we're back. Sorry about that. My phone temperature was going a bit too high apparently, so I let it cool down for a bit. So this is the second part of it in the same video. So we did the consoles and that, things like that. So quickly under here, we showed this stuff up. PC building for streaming and stuff. Can't remember if I mentioned that. Did the boxes, I know that. But yeah, so we'll get into this now. So before we get fully into the actual PC itself, some bits and bobs I have down here. Basically an LED controller light thing for my LED lamp. HDMI splitter which goes in, which controls this sensor bar, because I have a HDMI splitter, which I'll explain in a moment when I explain the PC. Big ass 128GB as pen drive, and my Thrustmaster joystick and throttles. Got this purely for Elite Dangerous, to be honest, as I felt the keyboard and mouse just wasn't doing it. I've always wanted to play a game where I could use the joystick for a while, so I went, screw it, I want to buy this. So I bought this, And that was basically that. It's loads of fun, by the way. Brilliant. It detaches and everything. So we have my PC here. The final piece of this gaming setup. In fact, there's actually a few other things. Just quick little nuts and crannies to show. So, I haven't got the light on still, which kind of sucks, but this little light you can see here blinking is a spare as that other router that we had for ages that we rigged into a Wi-Fi extender. This box frame you can see here is the network box that we got, so it's got a lot of internet ports going in and out. And then this box you can kind of see on top of it, this one here. That's the HDMI splitter, and what the HDMI splitter does, it takes these two, plugs them into the splitter, and from the splitter into the capture card that's now on the PC, which I'll get into in a moment. There is a third one available for when I get the stream piece set up, so that I can go into there and vice versa. So, now onto the PC. So, what we have here is the Phantom 530 as case. Beautiful thing, I love it. Plan to upgrade it maybe soon now. Depends if I get a response back from NZXT. Questioning them about a case if they plan to release a window model of it. The Phantom 820. If they plan to release a window model like for that one, like they did for the 630, I'll definitely be buying it. If not, I may just end up going by the 630 anyway. So what do we have in here? Well, you can see we have a graphics card here, MSI. I don't know if you can actually see that. You can probably see the logo pretty well because the LEDs. 970 as MSI GTX as a graphics card in there. We have a Hyper Evo Coolmaster 212, I think it is, or yeah, 212. Brilliant air cooler, fantastic. This job is really cheap as well. We have two static pressure Corsair 120mm fans on it. The RAM, I know it's hard to see stuff because of the blue LEDs covering it all, but the RAM you can see back there. We have some Kingston HyperX blue as RAM, 32GB of it, all at 1600 Hertz, which is all good. The cooler is cooling a i7 3700 processor. Pretty much the best processor I can get for my board at the moment without going to the 3770K type stuff. So when she gets upgraded, we're going to be seeing a lot of part upgrades because the next one of the things I want to do is upgrade the processor. In order to do that, I've got to upgrade the motherboard, which also probably means upgrading the RAM. So there'll be a lot of upgrades coming soon. Other component parts, we have a Corsair 600 semi-modular power supply powering this whole thing up. Over there, just under the cooler and above the graphics card, you can kind of see it. It says Elgato Gaming right there. That's our Elgato HD60 Pro capture card. It is fantastic. It is brilliant. I love it, and I've got no regrets in buying it. So what else do we have in here? We have 140mm fan, an NZXT one came with a case. 120 meter fan down here. Pretty sure that's the one that came with the cooler, so it's a Coolmaster one. And a 200mm fan in the front, which also came with the case. So it's an NZXT one. We have a 256GB SSD as in there. We have a 2TB as hard drive in there, as well as another 1TB hard drive in there as well. I keep wanting to say hybrid when I say hard drive. So they are fantastic. They do the job perfectly. Give me plenty of storage. Yet again, they're going to be upgrading as well and things like that. So that's the case. I've showed everything off. Said about some future plans that are coming to the setup and that. Good few things going to be going underway. It's my pride and joy. I love it. I have no regrets in buying any of it, even if I was to stop streaming today, which I have no plans to. It's all fantastic. But yeah, a lot of changes are going to go into it. So, hope to see you all in the future. I've been your host, LumusDigital, and until next time, I'll see you on the database. Adios!